Hi, I'm Mark Clegg. Welcome into the studio, and we're continuing our series on boudoir. Today's a little bit about a fantasy kind of boudoir and using both, or I should say, either flash photography or daylight photography. As you can see, we chose the afternoon, we always get the sunlight on a sunny day in Wales. We always get it here, as it were. And so we're guaranteed to actually get some kind of magnified light. Obviously, if we were on a more kind of cloudy day, it's going to be a subdued light and diffused light and so on. But we've set up to make use of both the daylight sunlight, as it were, and the actual flash photography. So let's talk about the set. What you're actually seeing is the second half setup here. So in other words, this is the red flower wall. It's not very comfortable to sit on, lay on, or lie on. I'll give you the heads up on that. But again, it does make extreme photographs, which is really, really good. We're using the likes of the white checker, black checker floor as a kind of part of the fantasy set as well, to kind of give us that real kind of dynamic image that you'll see at the beginning. But as I said, we're using both the sunlight and the actual flash photography. The flash photography, we've got a just over a meter wide small softbox here with egg crates, but because of its distance away from the subject, it is going to give quite a big spread, and because it's quite high up. The lower this was down, the actually more of the light would actually be onto the face and so on as well. But again, this will give us a great illumination. Because I'm shooting more of a kind of an advertising style of photograph, I've opted away from the usual f4, f2, 2.8, and we're working at 11 and 16. So we're doing that to allow us the big depth of field, especially when I'm photographing from the feet towards the head, and I want that perspective to be tight and sharp as well. So the only thing I've got to do to move between the flash photography and the daylight photography is know what the daylight is going to be giving me. Now you'll see during the shoot, it's probably going to go in and out as far as the sunlight switches itself on and off as a cloud comes across and so on. Obviously, you'll kind of need to really measure, whether you're going to measure through camera or with a meter, that's down to you. But what I want to fix is shutter speed and aperture. If I can fix those, it means that I only got to change my ISO, the sensitivity of the sensor, in other words, to actually be able to equal the triangle of exposure. Remember, the triangle exposure is aperture, shutter speed, and sensitivity, i.e. ISO. So in this case, I'm probably going to move from 400 ISO up to about 1600 ISO to kind of allow me to either shoot with just flash at 400 ISO, or then by switching the flash off on the trigger remote and then actually just pushing the ISO up to allow me to shoot with just the sunlight itself. We are looking for extreme dynamic images, so that usually means we want extreme dynamic light. I don't think there's anything more to say, but let's get into the studio with Kelsey, who's our amazing model for the day. See you soon. Bye-bye. Kelsey, laying on your back if you could. That's great. Let's just get up on there. Okay, that's pretty good. If you go back up a little bit more, you can stretch this one leg down to me more, I think. That's lovely. Just take this knee over to other way around, I think. There you go. Not quite as much hip, so just lay flat. Bring this foot down to me as well. You can pretty much press it on the heel and just point the toe just a touch more, I think. Okay, let's do it. So let's kind of a quick test just to show everything works, going in the right place. Yeah, pretty good. I think if you go back a little bit more. That's great. Let's use the hands up, right high and things really, straight up. Eyes closed, I think. Let me just quick test again. That's it, let's do it. Of course, I've got the close-up image with the zoom lens. That's the bonus as well. But it's really about shooting from above. Kels, let's go up into a sat pose and almost kind of push the hands backwards. That's it. Lean the head back towards there again. Let's do it. Keep it. Once more. Let's do the full length as well. Let's slightly allow the body to twist around towards here. That's it. Almost use that hand across as well, I think. And now just with the head looking back towards there, because that's where my light source is from. Again, same thing. I don't think it's going to be any as good, in fact, but let's do it in reverse. So in other words, your feet, keep your head more or less where it is, but your feet are over by the window, please, if you could. Push up towards there a little bit more. And laying flat again. Okay, let's do it. Hands again towards me, looking with the head just towards there more. That's lovely. Let's slightly twist the body around towards here. That's great. Go to the angled arms again, so just go up on the arms. In fact, no, I lied. Let's bring that hand down towards the neck line. Again, leaning the head around towards here. Let's go with the arms closed, the eyes closed for a minute. Keep it a little bit flat on the body. So let's turn around over towards this side. You'll have to move this arm to allow you to lean on the side a little bit more. That's it. Okay, just there. And looking off towards here if you can. Gorgeous. Keep it. So it's kind of an uplight, so it's never going to be good on the face anyway. But let's go back to the first pose. So spin around for me again. Do the leaning up image. I'll just come down so I can at least get some variety. Come down to me a little bit more. And lean it back towards that light again. Let's come a little bit higher, just a touch, I think. Keep it. Okay, let's let's pop on the tutu, shall we? I'll give it to you a minute. Here we go. Tutu, please. So I kind of quite like it. I really love the checker floor. We were trying to decide on what was the best outfit to wear, whether it was going to be the likes of a coloured or whatever it is, but I like the kind of the simplicity of the black and white for a minute. We're going to go to colour when we're shooting on the rose wall. That's good. Okay, let's do the same thing. So laying flat, long legs for me. Bring the body around towards here, that's it. We have shot something similar to this before of a teen girl. 1 second, let me get focus on the face. Keep it. Let's check it coming through. Loving it. Again. Keep it. Kels, come back up into the leaning pose for me again. Leaning back towards it once more. Keep it. And let's roll those hips around towards there again. And just leaning the head back. Keep it. I don't think I'll be able to shoot from the side. But let's give it a go. Let's go back to the laying down pose if we could, please. So this is really so I don't have that forced perspective. D. Shoot there first. Straight at me, please, Kelsey. So if you think about it, the light position is very close to where we would have it for headshot photography and so on. So it works pretty good. I think if we kind of put the colour image back on, I think the flesh colour would be enough, in fact, to add a little bit more dynamic again. Eyes closed. Kind of like that now. You can see how it starts to work more with the colour of the flesh, where the black and white was good but not great. And I think if we were doing nude or sheer, whatever it is, I think we'd kind of get some good images. Let's finally, let's go back to that. Oh, Brandon, outside that door, I think there's a little perfume bag or whatever it is. I think it's a Marc Jacobs bag, isn't it? Try and use that like a prop. So in this hand, yes? So it's kind of more, so if we got the client to bring in their favourite perfume perhaps, looking off towards this side again, that's good. Keep it. Again, let's do the full length shot. Point the feet, point the toes. Again, more. Like that a lot. Eyes at me, please, Kels. It's lovely. Again. Yeah, it's really good. Let's, I think we'll go get changed. I think that's really nice there. Yeah, and it is an ad, without a doubt. Yeah, Kels, let's go into the whites, yeah? Please, I'll just bring out the flower wall. We're just going to finish now looking at using the red flower wall. This is not comfortable in any way for the client. So the first thing is definitely remove the hooks, because that would make it even more uncomfortable than it's going to be. Remember that these are all patched together to kind of have it out. Ours are usually just all hung up, like you can just see to my side anyway, but I'll do that with it. Let's get there. So we were trying to decide on what would be best as far as the outfit to wear, and we decided to stay on the whites for now. What I am going to do before I do anything else, I'm going to take a photograph of the actual mat in the lighting that we're using. This is so I can use it as the sides if I need to expand the edges, yeah? So it's a good idea. We can do our test at the same time. So again, from around about the position I'm going to be at, shoot the shot, let's make sure it's going to be good. It's going to be vibrant, of course, anyway. Just going through it more. Great. Kelsey, I'm sorry it's going to hurt. So if you can do the last pose that we did, kind of laying in the middle. I know you've laid on this before, and it's not the... It's like going on a beach, isn't it, with little shells. Move the butt down there more. Ouch! Does it hurt that much? It does, doesn't it? I know it does. I'm sorry. In fact, Debbie asked me today, what are you doing shoot-wise today? And I said, oh, we're shooting on the red matting. She said, doesn't that hurt? I went, just don't tell Kelsey. Kind of went, okay, I'm going to allow you to tilt the... Let's do the square, the long shot first anyway. So let's bring the hands back up to here. I've got to be honest, for 1 minute, the natural light is just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to take a shot. I'm just going to raise the ISO up to get my depth of field. Let's do a quick shot. Because that light is, the sunlight is just catching onto the face, which I absolutely love. Dial it down, keep it. So using the exposure for the actual face, I'm absolutely loving that. It's great. Roll this knee over the other way, so roll to me. Slowly bring this bottom knee up as well high. Take the other knee away just a touch. Oh, that's lovely, it's there. Keep there. Shoot from above again. Have you got that perfume bottle still, or did you put it away? Yeah, try and get in some sun. Bring it near the face more. That's how you raise the chin up higher. Keep it. Lovely. Do it. Stay there. Eyes at me. Lovely. Stay there for a minute. Let me just shoot it in flash now. So back to ISO 100, ISO 11, 125th, switching on the flash. Because I've changed things anyway, it's always a good idea just to do a quick shot. So 2. Same again. Keep it. Shooting from above. Eyes at me. Bring this hand out towards the side, almost like it's pushing away. Turn the hand around, arm around as well. That's lovely. Keep it. Bend that elbow a little bit more. Lower it down towards, there you go, that's lovely. Keep it. Again. And if we do it like an overhead run-in, so this knee over here now, this knee right, go past, and the other knee back, so you're almost like in full flight. That's lovely, it's there. Lovely. Again. Excellent. Eyes at me. Bend that elbow more for me. Turn the side of the hand for me. That's lovely. Bring it down all the way down here more. Bend the elbow more. That's lovely. It's there. Now look towards there. Keep it. Love it. Keep there. Keep it. Love it. Love it. Please, miss, will you go get the red body on? Yeah. Love that. Slightly move over that way a little bit. Come down a little bit lower for me. Brilliant, let's do that. Let's do the running shot again. Oh, okay, run away. Yeah, no, let's run away. So put that leg up more. Bring this foot round towards here. That's lovely. Have you got your perfume bottle? Okay, quick test. I really like the red and the red. I think it works great. Let's just do it. Okay, let me, Kels. It's lovely. Let's turn it around again, so you're going to face towards there. So the running again. So that bottom leg is right. No, that one's over the top. Move over that way a little bit more. I'm sorry it hurts. You know it not, are you? You're a liar. Go on. Take that foot away as if you are really running. Bend the knee up more. Bend that foot up. Looking towards here. Just bring this hand, that's lovely there. Turn it on to the side more. In fact, put the perfume bottle in that hand. Almost hold it by its chain. So put it down lower. There you go. And looking off towards there again. So remember you're running. Bring that knee up higher for me, darling. Looking off towards the light again. Keep it. Straight at me with the eyes. Bring this hand back up towards here a little bit more, I think. That's lovely. Let's do it. Eyes closed. Keep it. Let's go back to more of a classic pose with the legs. So just bring this foot down, bend it a little bit more still. Bring this foot down a little bit. In fact, lay on the back more, so just curl around. Yeah, that's great. And looking up towards that direction. Eyes open. Eyes open towards the light. Little smile. Love it. Okay, let's just shoot some natural light again, shall we? ISO 800, 16 was it? 125th, 11. Quick test. So this is natural light just coming through the window. It's not as strong as it was before. It's got a 8. Quick test again. I'm shooting flat lay again, so it's basically from above, so I can afford to actually lose the aperture. As far as grain and ISO is concerned, as long as you don't underexpose an image. Okay, let's do it. Keep it. Raise the chin, look towards the light. It's gorgeous. Keep it again. Again, overhead. Eyes at me. Keep it. Okay, let's, you know the first pose we did? And you kind of almost lean backwards. Let me shoot from here a minute, because I haven't shot this shot with the red yet. But we're going to end up doing that anyway. Let's bring the hand out bring the perfume down just a little bit more, I think. This is now, I need that F11, so I'm going to have to whack up the ISO, but I think the sun has just come out, in fact. Let's try it. Raise the chin up towards the sunlight. Yes, lovely, let's do it. And you can see the difference what the sun is doing. It's giving a natural vignette to the image. Look to your left, please. Again. Kink the wrist on the perfume hand. Well, that's lovely. Again. Nice. Let's do it with flash as well. Keep that. Nice. Let's do the leaning up shot. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be leaning back towards that light, yeah? So really turn yes, fine there. Turn the legs around towards here, so put that knee over the top, leaning back. You'll need to probably come down towards me a touch. looking back towards that light for me. Can you come down to me more? I'm not shooting the bottom of the feet. It's just so I don't have to retouch. Keep it. Again. Eyes open towards that light. Nice shot, Kelsey. Thank you very much. You're on break. Yay! Good shot. Really, really, really nice images, yeah? I'm glad we did the red as well. I think that possibly with the white, almost a semi-nude kind of thing with it would be even better. But again, as it is, that is achievable by anybody. You know it can be achieved by the likes of even kind of a teen image and things, a teen girl photograph. So it's just about how much or what can we use the idea for and how we could develop it on and things really. So I think that's pretty damn good. Well done, Kelsey. Much, much bigger depth of field, of course, because we need the depth to actually have the kind of more advertising kind of style. As far as the knicker pant here is concerned, coming out, I should have paid attention to that more. So, because I'm obviously going to have to retouch that out now anyway. Just paying attention to the details, really. I couldn't quite see it as bad there. It's obviously when you kind of moved up and changed the shape and things, really. But I think we've got some great images. I'm really glad that bit of sunshine came out as well, because that's allowed us to pretty much show you kind of two styles of lighting really. One which is obviously the concentrated light source, i.e. extreme sunlight rather than an overcast day, magnifies the light, which means the drop off is quicker. And then obviously using the likes of the softbox from quite a distance away to actually create the image, but some really nice images.